This is an Icon Ministry production with the support of our ministry partners and donors.
I have a lot of friends that are Jewish and Muslim. And they often ask me, so you're saying that I cannot get to heaven? And other friends who do some amazingly great work. They're charitable, they're generous, they're kind. And they're saying, Father Rob, you're saying that if Jesus is the only way, then I cannot get to heaven. I think it's important for us to understand that Jesus is the one who saves everyone. No one can go to heaven except through Jesus, because it's because of his blood that we can enter into heaven. It is because of his mercy that we can get into heaven. So if anyone goes in, whether Muslim or whatever, I'm not saying they can or cannot, but whoever goes in has to go through Jesus. Jesus is the gate. He is the one to go in. Well, and another thing we need to point out is that good works, this was established by the Old Testament. Good works, no matter how charitable you are, no matter how good you are, no matter how many great works you've done, that is not enough to get you to heaven. Your own effort cannot get you to heaven. Yes, they can give you a good reputation. Yes, people can talk well of you, but it's not enough to get you to heaven. We don't deserve heaven. We can't earn heaven. It was freely given, but what we have to do is to freely receive it. I can say, I want to receive it, or I don't want to receive it. How do we receive it? We receive it by saying yes to Jesus. Now, also, keep in mind, there's a book in the Second Vatican Council called Lumen Gentium. And it says that no person, through no fault of their own, will miss out on heaven. In other words, I don't know if I quoted that 100%, but what it's saying is people who have never heard the gospel, people who have never been preached the gospel, never been given the gospel in a fair and credible way, there is still hope for salvation for them. But again, even then, it is through the mercy of Jesus. Even then, Muhammad cannot save them. Their good works cannot save them. Allah, the Muslim God, cannot save them. But Jesus can. Jesus can. And so this is why it is our responsibility to help people realize and recognize Jesus. So this is why I spend my life talking to people about Jesus. Because what I hope, no matter what religion, that in God's mercy, it's not guaranteed, but in God's mercy, they can recognize Jesus because this strange, weird priest went to their school once and talked to them about him. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. No one can come to the Father except through me. I don't know the depth of God's mercy. No one knows the depth of God's mercy. But if you want to be sure to get to heaven, the secure way to go to heaven, it's not your good works, it's not even your religion, it's Jesus. Jesus is the one who's going to get you to heaven. So follow Jesus, hold on to him. He's the way, the truth, the life. Surrender to him. He will take you to heaven.
This production is only made possible because of the generous support of Icon Ministry partners and donors. Please go to iconministry.com/support to make a donation.